Yo, how's it going, Strife? Malachi? What have you been up to today? Good? I'm doing okay. Took like a 30-minute nap and woke up just in time for the stream. Thankfully, I went ahead and just prepped up everything I needed, you know, microphone, camera, the works. So by the time the stream needed to start, everything was ready. But just in case, I still put up a setting up video ahead of time. Oh, you drove to Mississippi, huh? Right now I'm doing an exam. Must be really good at multitasking. Okay. Well, I wish you the best of luck, Strife. Alright. Memory serves me right. We need 5 cards to get through this door. I already got 2, so... Woo. Oh, Scarlet, and damn, I forgot the other one's name. In fact, I don't even know which one is Scarlet. Well, I'm not in a rush. I can handle it by tomorrow at 2 p.m. Oh, wow. I was trying to hit the light switch, not go through the door. Nope, it's not letting me. Okay, I missed a door in this hallway. Actually, before we do anything else, see what the damage is. Ammo's starting to get tight. So is health. I really should not be getting hit. And almost done. The thing is that tomorrow I have yet another exam. Oh, man. I mean, I guess the holidays are closing in, so they just want to crank up as many exams and tests they can throw at you. You know what's interesting about those big enemies? Normally when they're in a room, that pretty much tells you you're not going to spend that much time in here. So why bother killing them? Just kind of run and go. Sometimes there's items, but for the most part, you see those big dudes. It's like, yeah, you're not supposed to be here. Just get out. What are you studying? What the fuck? We're just gonna ignore that, I guess. Nursing, nice. Whose footprints are these? It's called nursing? It is. It's too risky, never mind. Jeez, man. Not sure if you can catch this on stream, but this surround sound is amazing. Alright, just 2 more cards to go. I feel like I have to read it, but at the same time I don't want to. Resembling blood, according to the Kababla. Kabla. The name is taken from an herb with the power to dispel evil spirits. It is said to grow in Arabian deserts. It may be vaporized or applied as an poultice to guard against demons. It is powerful, but as it is rare, it is extremely difficult to obtain. I look bored and sad. Well, of course I do. I was always like that back then. Oh, man. Jeez. Yeah, we hear a little. We just had to put more of these guys. So just 2 more cards to go, and there's plenty of doors here, so I got options. As someone studying archaeology, I have these instead of exams. Really? Archaeology is always cool. Yeah, ever since I watched Jurassic Park, I have nothing but respect. Straight ahead on the left. I mean, archaeologists and nurses, man. Going for some really high-tier professions. The stuff of legends. Okay, well, I can take the elevator back up if the door on the right doesn't yield any results. It's funny, you know, with nursing, it's like you're saving lives. You know, with archaeology, you're uncovering history. We're gaming again. Always be gaming. Video games. How's it going, Locust? Locust Coon. I am fully charged. Charge me, doctor. Dad's diary. I have a friend who's in funerary sciences. We have a joke. She buries them, I dig them up. Yeah, I'm doing just fine. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing good. Woke up from a nap. I feel wide awake. Now especially because I'm playing this, but you know, the nap definitely helped. I'd hate to be playing this with my eyes being tired. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Thanks, Dan. I was a lesson the whole time. How long do I have to wait so that's not grave robbery? That is a good question. I don't think anyone would really bat an eye if it was like 1 century, 100 years. Okay. I just came in here for the stun gun ammunition and the batteries, right? Oh, wait. There's a crucifix right there. Okay. Shit! Enemies are just spawning in. It's kind of frustrating. Just a little bit. Oh. A boot? Oh, just a card. Okay, guess I can take the elevator back up. Poop memento. It's grave robbery unless you're specifically licensed to lead an approved excavation or to work on a previously excavated material. It takes about 50 years for anything to be considered an historic property, but around 100 years is good too. Yeah. So basically about the same time copyright expires. Well, copyright expires in 60 years after the person who made the thing died, but even then there's caveats. For example, Mickey Mouse. It's like every time Mickey Mouse's copyright is about to expire, Disney finds a way to extend the copyright, which basically means it's game over for everybody. I mean, we talked about this before, but the copyright system was never made to be a kickback system for future generations, companies, and, you know, ancestors. Ancestors. Is it ancestors? Ancestors is before. Wait, no. Predecessors, ancestors, descendants. Jeez, I'm getting my family terms mixed up. The copyright system was never meant to be a kickback system for corporations, companies, and descendants. Like, the copyright was supposed to protect the original creator of a thing, like a song or a video game, a book. So after you die, there's still a bit of leeway where it's like, okay, this is still protected for a bit, but not for like 60 years. It's like, come on now. That's just ridiculous. Like, the person who made the damn thing is not even making any money off of it anymore, so yeah. We descendants, yeah. The fact that you know all of this puts you on top of my top 10 cool people I know. Although it would differ depending on whether you're working on public, government-owned land or private. You know what? I should, like... Because those guys do not mess around. If I'm ever trying to sneak past them, I should just be ready with my guard button. I'm hoping that they don't throw too many people like that, but... You know. Okay. Let's see. This was the model for my old room key. Was there a locked door somewhere? There was. Upstairs. The U.S. laws that protect antiquities and archaeological sites within their public lands. That means if you try looting, you'll be tried, though I think the laws in place are fairly weak. Yeah. Like, for example, going back to the whole copyright thing, you know, copyright law was made way before streaming was even thing. Way before video games, too. So that's why, like, Twitch and YouTube get really super pissed off if you play the radio in Grand Theft Auto or any game that has a licensed music. It's like, you already bought the game, but YouTube and Twitch doesn't know that. Yeah, just play the game without music. What's the problem? Okay. Take a right, go through the door, straight, make a left. Right, straight, left. I'm already going the wrong way. How weak is fairly weak? Jeez. Maybe it's one of those... What the hell? Classroom resolutions. Doesn't say anything about abandoning your friends or scribbling on the desk. Jeez. Just when I thought we would avoid the school in Silent Hill, here we are in a classroom. Short prison sentences and fines that can pay off your own money. Oops, there's a letter stuck in here too. Remember her? She's the one I said they called a witch. Most likely her mother is abusing her. I've never seen her come by in without some sort of scrape or bruise. Her expression is pitifully dark for a 6-year-old. Something like that. Something like this may not be so uncommon, rather than coming up with pointless ideas. It's best just to watch and wait. Okay, Gordon. Go home, drop dead, thief. This used to be Alessa's. I mean, this was my desk once upon a time. If you're interested, you may want to look up ARPA of 1979. Tape deck. People are starting to voice their dissatisfaction about Father Vincent using the organization's money for his own personal benefit. I've also heard rumors that Father Vincent has been extorting donations from some followers. Is he really the right person for such a position? I'm in no place to deny all he's done to make the organization grow. Even though we believe in God, if there were some sort of gathering, shouldn't we be valued not for our limited talents or our talkativeness, but for the depth of our faith? LS. How's it going, Jesse? Hello? Birthday card on the desk. So she was still hanging on to this. Happy birthday to little Claudia. Happy 6th birthday. I love you as if you were my real sister. Here's to you. The name Claudia Wolf is written very small on the cover. Looks like this is her diary. November 10th. She didn't die then, she was born. I knew that for a fact. But then why haven't I found her yet? They were supposed to need her power to build paradise for the happiness of the people. She was supposed to be reborn for that. I'd really like to see her. November 14th. Read the Book of Praise. I want to thank Father for lending me such an invaluable book. I found what I'd been searching for in there, how to awaken God, but it's much too cruel. Will I be able to pull it off when I see her? November 16th. I was free all day, so I read A Modern History of Refugees and Young Slaves Child Exploitation. I don't want to be a mere bystander in this world. I can't do anything now, though, and that's what's hard. High Priestess Tarot card. So I'm curious, there's like a couple of rooms down here that are just like enemy rooms. And in any other game, I would think, okay, if I kill all the enemies in this room, maybe they'll give me a prize. But this is Silent Hill we're talking about. And just kind of feels like a trap. Like you walk into this giant room with a bunch of enemies, and your gamer instinct is telling you to kill them all, but I don't see any benefit to that. Unless it's a straight up boss fight, I don't think you need to kill enemies in order to progress. Even the hitboxes, as big as some enemies can be, you can like slip past them. I love you as if you're my real sister feels like a shitty thing to say to someone. Depends on the context, and I guess it depends on the timing as well. But yeah, it does come off as like super cold. Like, if I were to word it differently, I would just be like, I love you as my sister, not as if you were my real sister. It's like it sounds like you're replacing somebody, and that might make the person feel bad, as opposed to just being more concrete, more declarative, and just being like, I love you as my sister. That's like you're putting your foot down and being like, I believe it with all my heart. I'm not treating you like a replacement. You are my sister. But I get it, because remember that Silent Hill is a Japanese game, so maybe in English some things are lost in translation. So for us, for English, it just comes off as cold, but maybe behind the scenes it actually sounds pretty heartfelt. It really just depends on the context. It doesn't really help because it's in Silent Hill and everybody is kind of nefarious. But for the most part, yeah. I mean, I think this whole bit is just, oh shit, I have like this cassette tape. Oh shit, the tape deck in Vincent's room.
Do you know about what happened here 17 years ago? You've been here a long time. You must have heard some details.
A group of pagans, blinded by earthly desires, spit in the very face of God. They tried to use the seal of Metatron to prevent God's awakening. But God drove the unbelievers away and threw them into the abyss. But due to their wickedness, God was unable to be born properly. And so, she has slumbered ever since in the womb of the Holy Mother until the time of the awakening. That's all that I know.
That's it, huh? Well, thanks.
Father Vincent, I heard that the Holy Mother has been found. Is it true?
Alessa has been found? Did Claudia say that?
Yes.
Then it must be true. Her sight rarely fails her.
Bless the Lord.
Maybe it's because of her great faith. But I could never be like her. I wouldn't want to.
Nor I. The truth is, Sister Claudia frightens me a little.
Well now, let's both show our faith by forgetting about this little talk, okay?
Yes, but does that mean this land will finally be the home of eternal paradise?
If God wills it, my sister. If God wills it.
Dios. Dios wollt. Which makes me wonder, was Vincent ever just a regular priest before he decided to join the cult, or was he always the cult dude from the get-go? Pretty sure I have all 5 cards. The forbidden one. Exodia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just follow the hallway, go straight, and then go right. Go straight again, then right. Just don't stop going right. He's so huge, I cannot... Come on. Alright, alright. My hand has been forced. This guy needs to go. Shit. Just die already. Antiquities Act of 1903, Reservoir Salvage Act of 1960, National Historic Preservation Act of 1966. Those are the big ones. Going to send Claudia to the Shadow Realm. There's actually an archetype of cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Inspired in tarot cards. Arcana Force. Yeah, I remember that. Play them in Duel Links. That guy slowed down the frame rate. Oh my gosh, this room is the scariest fucking thing in the world. That's not the elevator. I feel like I should just go save in that giant save room up ahead. Spooky. What the fuck? Yo. Make a left. Oh my gosh. Another left and the second door down. Follow the hallway all the way through. Man, this place... Go straight, then a left. This is it. Anyone dressing up for Halloween? I was going to, but then I realized, that I'm only going to be getting in costume just to take pictures of myself in the mirror. Because I really don't feel like going out, especially with the whole pandemic. But, you know, I do love me some free candy, but, maybe next year. Hopefully things are better. Because I was honestly debating on whether or not I should go ahead and just buy the jumpsuit from Squid Game. But I'm like, a decent costume... A decent Squid Game costume, at least the one I was looking at, was like $130. 130 US dollars. And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty pricey for a jumpsuit. If I really wanted to save some money, I could probably make it myself, but I'm like, man, look at the quality, though. Or, I guess I can be one of the, those workers. All you really need is just a pink hazmat suit. The most expensive thing is probably the mask, but even then you can probably make that yourself if you're good with that. But yeah, I mean... Okay, so... These cards need to be arranged in a certain way. I can't just, like, put them all down with impunity. About tarot. Be the cast of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX for our senior year. The door sure does rattle, but it's stuck tight. A secret is hidden out of your sight. You may be thinking, what could it be? You'll need 5 magic cards if you want to see. What to do then with all these? I'll tell you straight, and I won't tease just as long as you say please. Now, the first thing you must know is that there's something in each row. But that is not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. The upside down man, under the ground, to his right, to his left. There's no one around. Leave him alone, though his tears are profound. under the ground, so he's probably on the bottom row. Let me take out my notebook again. Upside down, man. Okay. Upside down, man. Nobody on his left or right. The moon is above the sky, full or crescent, floating high. Twinkling light sits like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. So the moon, full or crescent, floating high. The moon somewhere on the top row. Your Excellency, praying to God Most High, do you think you can tell me why you always look up at the night sky? So I'm guessing some royal dude is in the middle row. Do you have it now? You didn't forget? One major point you must not omit. And now at the last, before you take a whack, here's one more hint to keep you on track. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Better be careful, it's not on your right. Turn to the left. Turn to the left and you'll keep it in sight. It's on the left of the moon. Something scary and hateful. If it's in the sky. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Better be careful, it's not on your right. Turn to the left, you'll keep it in sight. It's either right next to the moon or right next to the royal dude. So you'll open the door, I'm just sure there'll be nothing beyond it but frightening peril. Forget about that. Let's just stay and play, or else I'll be left here alone all day. Upside down, man. Hanged, man. Yeah, let's take a look at the cards. Upside down, man. High Priestess, is that the Excellency? There's the moon. A Fool. The Eye of the Night. Okay, let's go through this again. Now, the first thing you must know is that there's something in each row, but that is not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. Upside down, man. Under the ground, to his right, to his left. There's no one around. Leave him alone. His tears are profound. The moon is above the sky, full or crescent, floating high. Twinkling light, it's like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. So the moon might be above the fool, not the royal dude. The high priestess. Your Excellency, praying to God Most High, do you think you can tell me why you always look up at the night sky? Do you have it now? You didn't forget one major point you must not omit. And now at the last, before you take a whack, here's one more hint to keep you on track. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Better be careful, it's not on your right. Turn to the left and you'll keep it in sight. Hang on. Or was the Excellency again? To God Most High. That's probably the all-seeing eye. Alright. Let's just go ahead and start putting some cards down just to make things easy for myself. I put the Hanged Man in the face-up position and end my turn. Okay. Boop. Eye of the Night is maybe on the left? Scary and hateful thing? Nope. Moon above the Fool. Eyes above the Royal, maybe. They never said that the moon had to be dead center up top. Hmm. Okay. Process of elimination.
What do I want? Well, for the two of you to die, that would be nice. Then I could relax.
When did you stop believing in God? God lives. Just look around you.
We talking about the same God, lady?
In my own way. I fear her, and I adore her, but I haven't lost my mind like you.
I was honestly waiting for somebody to say that. It's like, look around us.
Isn't this all nothing more than your own personal nightmare? Just like Alessa 17 years ago? If this really is the work of God, then I'd say she has lousy taste.
You mock God? Traitor. You will go to hell.
Not that again!
Traitor.
Who do you think you are, claiming to know God's will?
Go home, Vincent.
Home. This church is my home. I built it with my power. The power of money that you view with such scorn. Although I admit that this atrocious scenery is all yours.
If you continue to get in my way,
Then you kill me.
Look around, look around.
Well,
Look at how lucky we are to be alive right now.
well. The guest of honor has arrived. Let's get this party started.
This party's getting
Go
crazy.
ahead and kill this crazy bitch. This demon who claims to speak for God. The time has come. You can kill her now.
you'll go to hell! What did you do? Nothing important.
Nothing really.
I guess this is the end.
No, the beginning. As Vincent said, the time has come.
And so have I.
Alessa, I'm saddened that you didn't agree to this on your own. But I thank you for the shackles of sin which bind them.
But a god born from hatred can never create a perfect paradise.
Thank you. It's like, I'm gonna use sin to destroy all sin. It's like, what?
Is it so hard to believe that sympathy could be born out of...
It's like, I'm gonna create world peace by just nuking everybody.
Do you reject God's mercy? Why do you cling to this corrupt world? You know that only God can save us.
And save you too? Happy ending? I'd rather go to hell.
I kind of feel like we're already there, Chief.
No, I don't expect to be saved. And that's fine. Unless, my dearest,
I used the sin to destroy the sin.
pain that I've caused you, I deserve no mercy. Even if it was to save mankind. It was too deep a sin. It was hubris for me to try to hasten the day of her arrival. Sacrifices were made. And those are my sins.
If you feel so guilty about it, why don't you go to hell? Heather, use the seal.
Vincent? The seal of Metatron?
Now your stupid dream is over.
Oh, that's just a piece of junk. What do you think you can do with that?
The world must learn of our peaceful ways by force.
I'm sorry to see you fell for my father's foolishness.
What?
What?
You're pathetic.
Fucking A, dude.
Loves even you.
Man, she's completely lost it.
Now, Alessa,
But then again, I guess
else to run.
that's not much to say when you spend your entire life in Silent Hill. Eesh.
Just accept it, Alessa. The pain will disappear. I've been waiting so long for this. Even as a child, I knew I would see the coming of this day. I knew I would be a witness to it. Judgment Day.
Ooh, she was looking at the camera for a second.
Shut your stinking mouth, bitch!
Okay, so, I remember watching a walkthrough years ago. So even though I never played the game myself, I already know what to do here. Which, I mean, I guess I would have found out eventually, but at least we don't have to see a death scene first. But we've literally been carrying this pendant for the entire game, and this is where you use it, I think. It's your lucky charm. So, yee. Oh yeah, it's the climax. Care for a mint?
Doing?
Dad.
She is nearly here.
Ugh.
Alessa, what have you done? What did you swallow?
Ugh. Fetus deletus.
What is this?
Ooh, woo, what's this?
Looks like God didn't make it.
Puny god.
Stop! God is...
Claudia!
Ugh. She's like eating it like chicken nuggets. Ugh. Yo, man, I don't think that's how babies work.
Alessa, you cannot kill God. I will...
That's not how BBs are born.
If you can't do it, Alessa...
Jeez, man. That legitimately looks horrifying. The fact that they were able to do this kind of effect on PlayStation 2, like the veins popping out of the face, oh my... Wee. Oh yeah. Damn, she... Oh. Ooh. So that's how it feels to chew 5 gum. Alright, so... we have 3 medkits, 5 ampoules. I have my machine gun with 1 magazine on backup, 1 full already in the gun. I am really low on shotgun ammo. But if there's any place to use it, definitely is going to be here. And handgun ammo, I have handgun ammo for days. I'm not sure if I brought this up before, but that is a Beretta 92. It's kind of odd, it only holds 10 rounds. That thing holds 15. 15 plus 1 if you have a round in the chamber. But yeah. Well, let's start off strong, shall we? CJ from San Andreas. All you had to do was follow the damn ritual, CJ. Whoa. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, you guys, you think that's God? You fucking idiots ever heard of Jesus? Like, Like, yeah, I'm gonna go join this cult where they think this thing is God. Like, I'm telling you, it's the best.
I was gonna kill you.
It's like Unitology in Dead Space. It's like, yeah, we're gonna worship this marker. And yeah, I know these necromorphs are like running around killing and eating people, but no, it's fine. Just keep worshiping Unitology. It's fine. Is that... Oh shit. How much damage was that? I'm already on yellow. Yo, she's a firebender. Dude, I'm already on yellow every time I get hit. Alright. Yo. She attacks so fast? Alright. Just keep tanking damage, Heather, you'll be okay. Oh shit, this is it. Alright. Handgun from here on out. I was trying to block the fire. Alright, alright, alright. What the fuck? All right. Okay, now we're in desperate straits, dude. It's like she's so fast, I can't block it? Well, there you go. GG, you dumb bitch.
Is that the end? I guess it's time to roll the credits.
First try, baby.
Dad!
Hmm. And she didn't really have time to properly mourn when her dad died, so it's appropriate that those emotions come back right at the end. How bulletproof is that skin? Probably not enough. I mean, refer back to Silent Hill 1, they killed God before. So, yeah, this cult kind of sucks. God, no, man, that first ritual didn't count. Alright, we're gonna bring back God this time. This time for sure. Okay, why is it spooky again?
Heather, is it really over?
Not yet. You're still alive.
Heather, what
Just a joke.
You've got terrible
I'm
taste.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Did
You
you?
don't have to call me that. I'm not hiding anymore.
Want me to use your real name? What was it again?
Cheryl. The name my father gave me.
You gonna let your hair color go back too?
I don't know. Don't you think blondes have more fun?
Spoke of torture, souls,
Oh, we got the best ending in the game?
outrageous the toll. You can lose all you have. He refused to give in
I don't know if the screen's supposed to be shaking like that.
to the
Maybe an emulation glitch,
takes all.
but it kind of looks cool. Might be tough on the eyes though.
Survive. You must have the will. This movie doesn't end the way we want.
And funny thing, it doesn't always have to be God either. Like, trying to remember which one of the disciples, but they encountered an angel, and the angel was so bright that he fell off his horse.
He was walking,
It was just too much to handle.
he was walking alone.
Future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. Heather proceeds to kill even more gods, and then they create a new series called God Eater. The Bible has extended lore. The Bible has had extended lore. There's like so many different versions of it. It's been translated thousands of times by so many different people, different denominations, different countries. Of course, a lot of things are getting lost in translation. It's so weird to see things like you talk about like Bible stories, and then like certain denominations are like, oh yeah, that story's not canon. It's like, what? You can just do that? I mean, I guess it was bound to happen eventually. It's like, why did God put so much responsibility onto people to literally make the Bible? I mean, if we literally had a definitive version of the Bible, it would still get translated in different versions anyway. Interpreted in different ways too. So, the important thing is that, you know, it's the big picture, really. One thing's for sure, I'm glad I'm not the one pulling the strings. I'm not the one in control. It's like that scene from Guardians of the Galaxy 2, when Star-Lord found out that, you know, he's like a god or a demigod. It's like, dude, I'm gonna do some weird shit. I mean, it's really funny because when you think about it, you think like, oh, there's all these stories from the Bible you can read to kids, and it's like, you know, the Bible can get really messed up, you know? A lot of heavy metal albums are based off stories in the Bible. I mean, even the story with Noah and the flood is pretty heavy metal. Like, flood the entire earth? Like, everything? We're gonna teach that to kids? That's pretty raw. But, yeah.
No more stories from him. I heard him say, we blame bad luck for his fate.
So that's why whenever you go to most churches, they usually talk about, like, the New Testament more often than the Old Testament, because the Old Testament was a little tough to swallow, I would say. Even as a kid, a lot of the stories in the Old Testament are, like, horrifying. It's like, alright. I mean, as bad as things are today, at least we're not in Old Testament times. We would definitely be dead in the water. Literally as well as metaphorically. But yeah. I mean, regardless of whatever you believe in, whatever denomination, whatever religion, whatever faith, the most important thing is treat everybody with respect, you know, be excellent to each other. World's already filled with assholes. Try not to be one of them. Nobody's perfect, myself included. But as long as we understand each other, everybody has emotions, everybody can get hurt. But we're also capable of love and generosity. The least you can do is just respect other people. At least try to, you know. Like I said, there's a lot of assholes in the world, but that doesn't mean you should try to lower yourself down to their level. Easier said than done, I know, especially with the whole pandemic and everything's kind of tense. The whole world, shoot, you remember in the beginning of 2020 when we thought that we were about to reach World War III? Yeah. So, things are a little tense. But, you know, just take it one day at a time. Try to be a good person to the people around you, to the people who are close to you, and hopefully they'll return the favor. If more people can do that, if I can do that more, then there's hope for humanity yet. So, yeah. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. What? You get stuck. Oh! Wait, how many enemies did I kill? 33, that's it? That's cool. Yeah, I'd be dead in biblical times as well. It wouldn't even be a contest. Whoa, what the hell? Total damage? Look at all those stars. Extra new game has been added to the start screen. Play from there to see and enjoy extra features. Starting from new game will begin a new game without the extra features. You fulfilled the conditions for the hidden weapon, flamethrower. You fulfilled the conditions for the hidden weapon, unlimited submachine gun. Extra costume has been added to the start screen. If you select this and enter the password, you can get a new costume. You got the extra costume password. Happy birthday. The capital D for some reason. Love you too. Love you all. What? Do you wish to save play results and rankings? For a second there, I thought it was gonna put me in like the Silent Hill online records. Like, what? Okay, so that definitely was not 5 hours and 31 minutes. Pretty sure they pause the timer when you're watching a cutscene, which is nice. But yeah, that was Silent Hill 3. Yeah, I did run past a lot of enemies, and I was still running out of bullets by the end of the final boss. Okay, I want to see what this is. Before we end the stream, I just need to know my key. Look at this keyboard! Look at this typewriter! Excuse me? Oh. Was it one word? Probably not. No? Okay. I mean, I guess I could just look back on the recording to see what the password actually was. I do find it funny that I still need to enter the password. They could have just unlocked it for me. But I guess this is how you enter cheat codes, right? You have to beat the game first before you can enter cheat codes. Kinda defeats the point, I think. Heather shirt. The innovation of the shift key. Normal. So does she just start with it? Oh, it skips the nightmare level. Oh my gosh! She has a t-shirt of herself. That's like the most narcissistic thing.
Sorry I didn't call sooner.
Oh, to be fair, I would wear my own merch.
Yeah, I guess I was. Anyway...
When I get merch.
Oh, I didn't get that thing you asked me to.
That's pretty hilarious. Do I have the machine gun in my inventory? No. Still. Yeah. That was fun. Yeah, Silent Hill 3. Finally beat it. After all these years of watching everybody else play it, finally do it myself. And thankfully I did it at the perfect time where I knew enough about the game so that I wouldn't be completely lost, but not so much that I still need to figure out most things by myself. Like, the only thing that I knew, like, definitively was just the beginning nightmare sequence at the amusement park. And of course the ending where you have to use your pendant. And that's pretty much it. Silent Hill 3's puzzles are really well done so that if enough years pass, you're gonna forget how you solved it. So it's really interesting just trying to work everything out in real time while everyone's watching. So there's that extra level of pressure. But yeah, I would say that Silent Hill 3 is definitely one of my favorite horror games now that I've actually played it through myself. It's really fun. Fun in a horrifying kind of way. I would say it's more terrifying than Silent Hill 2, and that's just a personal thing, because Silent Hill 2 is terrifying as well. Because both games, Silent Hill 2 and 3, do a wonderful job with the enemies, the way they sound, the designs, and just the whole atmosphere of it. But the reason why Silent Hill 3 terrifies me more is just because of the visuals. It is visually disturbing. Not that Silent Hill 2 is anything to sneeze at either, but just like the amount of blood, gore, and just crap seeping through the walls. Like, there was this old review back in the original G4 TV, if you remember that. I think it may have been X-Play, but when they talked about Silent Hill 3, they're like, dude, every time I play this game, it makes me feel like I need to take a shower. It's like you just kind of get this like weird, horrible feeling every time you just look at what's around you. And Silent Hill 3 has like some of the best jump scares I've seen in the game. And a lot of it is not even scripted either. You just walk into a hallway that you thought was clear of enemies, and then they just throw enemies your way. And the radio that you use to alert you to nearby enemies also serves as a way to like bring up the tension, because yeah, you need the radio to be turned on so that you can hear if something's around the corner, but at the same time, if they're already on top of you, that radio static on top of the screaming is just like audio visual nightmare fuel. So that's it for today. Yeah, we actually we finished the game pretty quick, but then again, I already knew there wasn't much to do. We were literally at the end of the last stream, so I knew that today was going to be a short stream. I mean, I was kind of betting on it because, like, oh man, like, if I can't do this in a reasonable amount of time, can I even call myself a gamer? I don't think I can. But yeah, we managed to beat the final boss first try. I took a lot of hits though, but thankfully I had just enough resources to deal with it. Like, it was pretty much perfect. I used up everything. I used up my submachine gun, the shotgun, all of my healing items, and I was working my way through the handgun, but I finished it off with a katana, so can't end the game more honorably than with a katana. I am very interested in watching speedruns of Silent Hill 3 though, just seeing how people can like abuse the hitboxes and the blocking mechanic. And I did look up a couple of items, and I definitely missed out on a few. There's a bulletproof vest all the way in the beginning in the shopping mall. It's like on a clothes hanger. I don't know, I guess it just didn't register to me that I could pick it up, or it just blended way too much to the background. But that bulletproof vest would reduce damage, and if you block an attack, it reduces all the damage. So I can imagine that a lot of the fights would be easier if I had that on, but it does slow you down, so you won't be able to dodge worth shit. There's also a silencer for your Beretta that's in the construction site, and if you have that equipped, enemies have a harder time detecting you, especially if you have your flashlight turned off. So that would have helped out a lot with a few of the enemies, especially the nurses. And yeah, Silent Hill 3 was from 2003. So it's been 18 years, and it still holds up today. Like, I was really impressed, like, how well Silent Hill 3 plays. It's not perfect, obviously, but, like, I have, like, no major complaints when it comes to the controls or just how it plays. Like, sometimes the camera can be a little unwieldy at times, but considering that you have more control over this camera than you do with Resident Evil, I can't really complain much. And I love Resident Evil, like 1 through 4, Code Veronica, and 7, and Resident Evil 2 Remake. Resident Evil 5 is only okay if you have a co-op partner, but if you're trying to play it by yourself, it's pretty irritating. But, you know, that's a discussion for another day. I'm just saying that if I am already used to the tank controls and the fixed camera of the classic Resident Evil games, then playing Silent Hill is like a breath of fresh air. And the fact that I can, like, not really move and shoot, but I can at least aim my weapon and move at the same time. It just gives you a little bit more freedom. And what's interesting with Silent Hill 3 and 2 is it's not really survival horror because you're not really hurting for ammo or healing items until the end. So for the most part, the only things that scare you are what the game does to you, not so much that you're running out of bullets, assuming you're not killing everything in your way, like I did. Which I'm glad I did, because, jeez, that final boss is getting pretty sketchy. But because you have melee weapons, even if you do run out of ammo, it's not like the end of the world. You can still do it. I can't remember if there's a block button in Silent Hill 2. Maybe. But I barely use melee weapons in Silent Hill 2. Because I pretty much employed the same strategy I did here, just run past most enemies. And if there's some enemies that just cannot get out of my way fast enough, just whop out the shotgun and deal with it. Well, yeah, Silent Hill 2 and 3, on my first playthrough, I managed to get the best endings in the game, so I'm pretty proud of myself. Silent Hill 2, the way they did their endings is pretty interesting. Like, the ending that you get for Silent Hill 2 depends on how you play the game. Like, if you're really clingy and protective to Maria, you get the Maria ending. If you take too much damage throughout the game and you just rarely heal, like you're constantly on danger or caution, you get the in-water ending. And if you use healing items and you keep James in good health most of the time, and you really do fight back against enemies, like you're showing that you have the resolve to stay alive, then you get the leave ending, where you actually, you know, leave Silent Hill in one piece. I know there's other endings as well, but those are the ones that come to mind. I can't remember how you get the dog ending, the Doge, but I think you need a key for that. I know there's like a joke ending in Silent Hill 3 that involves like a UFO. I think it's when you go back to the apartment, like before you go into the apartment where where you found out your dad died. I think the joke ending is you walk into the room and everything's fine, and then UFOs show up. Yeah. That's the joke. What the dog doing? Oh, the dog was controlling Silent Hill the whole time. In fact, can I do this? Hang on. Indulge me for a second. I'm pretty sure I have a, I still have the birthday stream up. Hang on. It's not my birthday, I just forgot to take that out. That's not the date either. Boop. The most genuine RR. Why is that my last video? Alright, so the ticker on the bottom is supposed to show like the YouTube video that's currently playing. So let's go watch the Doge ending before we end the stream. That's the least I can do, right? If I can find it. Silent Hill 2 dog ending. I guess we can throw in the why is it the genuine Ara Ara? What the fuck? Alright. Uno momento. Let's see, window capture. YouTube window. There it is. It's huge. Okay. Center to screen. Yep. This video is from 2006, and it shows. The song is a banger, though. It keeps going! Yeah. And while we're here, we might as well look up the Silent Hill 2... Silent Hill 3 UFO ending.
I'm home, Dad. Listen, something crazy is going on.
Cheryl, you're back. What happened?
Well, it's like this. And that's about it.
my poor little Cheryl. I can't believe that.
Dreams are supposed to have meaning. My dreams.
I'm gonna bust some heads.
Oh, Dad, you're the coolest!
さあ良い子のみんな集まれー。良い子のみんなそろそろ UFO エンディングとか飽きちゃってんじゃないのかい？よーし、みんな素直だ。素直が一番成長するぞ。それじゃあそんな成長期のみんなでサイレントヒルの歌を歌おうかな。よーし、いくよ。ワン、ツー、ワン、ツー、ゴー、ナナ。シェイク、ヨーメン、ヨー、ヨー、ヨー、シェイク、シェイク、シェイク、ヨー。
That's how joke. I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens.
お菓子とか買ってくれるし、お年玉くれるし。だけどね、怒ると怖い。さらに昼の歌、みんなで歌おう。みんなで歌いましょう。次はヴィンセント行くよ。ヴィンセント、ほんと優しい親思い。横断歩道でおばあさんの手とか引いてるし。だけどね、わがままだよ。
でも偉いじゃん、おばあちゃん引いたんだ。
さらに昼の歌、みんなで歌おう。みんなで歌いましょう。それがダグラス。
You remember when Konami used to make fun video games? Those were good times.
朝とかやたら早いし、磯の香りするし。それはね、魚屋さんだから。乾杯ですよ。
カツオください。
The motion and voice actor for Heather was actually Heather. That's great. Certified hood classic. You mean the Metal Gear Solid series? Yeah. Why are we still here? Just to suffer. fuck was that? He just killed everybody. What the fuck is this, Squid Game? You stop singing and you die. Everything is Squid Game now. But yeah. I don't think there's a better way to end the stream than watching the UFO ending. At least I can't think of one. And I'd rather not think of one. I want the stream to end like that. So, yeah. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for joining. And most importantly, have a spooky October. Great Halloween. Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite. And if your nightmares feel a little bit more real, it probably is. But then again, we're still here. So, maybe it's not that bad of a nightmare. Yeah, Zerdafran, Strife, Malachi, David, y'all have a fantastic night. Bye-bye.
Before we begin, there are a few things I need to make sure you understand. You see, no one can change what happened last year. The past is beyond our control. You have to accept this in order to move forward. But there is freedom in this revelation. Everything you do, every decision you make from now on will open doors to the future. I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this as you play your game. Every single choice will affect your fate and the fate of those around you. So, you have committed to commence with this game. This is significant, and I want to help you see it through. Sometimes these things can be a little scary, even terrifying. But I'm here to make sure that no matter how upsetting things may get, you will always find a way to work through it.